Hello, my name's Robert Renaud, Jr., and I thank you for watching this video. I'm making this video so that you can see me and so you can possibly give me a chance to work for your company teaching classes online. You asked me, the future prospective teachers, to do a video, and I'm going to do that for you. So 30 to 60 seconds introducing yourself. Okay, Robert Renaud, Jr. from Texas. I have a master's degree in education. I've been teaching for 17 years. I've taught in 4 countries, the United States, Nicaragua, as a volunteer. I do a lot of volunteer work. It opens doors. And I worked in Asia for the summer, for the experience. And I currently find myself in Poland. I've been here for, this is my 10th summer. It's my 9th year. I came here as a volunteer as well. I've been teaching English and basic Spanish. Most of the classes I teach are advanced, CPE, CAE, FCE. I also teach a lot of conversation classes. I see myself as a very open-minded, liberal teacher who is non-judgmental, who cares very much about humanity and about helping others. I'm 54 years old. I am married to a Polish woman. I live in Warsaw. My hobbies include riding my bicycle, painting. I have lots of paintings. Writing books. I'm working on my 5th. I self-publish. I'm nobody famous. I believe, a normal guy who knows how to live his dreams. And that's what I bring to teaching, is I help students realize their professional and their personal dreams. My teaching experience, I find myself in Poland with a master's degree in adult and developmental education from Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas. I've been here for 9 years. I work at summer camps. I'm now the director. I came here as a volunteer 10 summers ago on my own dime to work and get the experience of living in Europe, working holiday. It was wonderful. I went back to the States. I found a sponsor and I came back to Poland 9 years ago, and I worked and lived in a small village called Stryżów. I speak English, Spanish, and quite a bit of Polish. I communicate very well in Polish while I live here. So I have 3 languages. I not only am a teacher, but I'm a student of language. So that makes me exceptional as well. Before I came to Poland, I was working at a university, Texas State University, as a trainer. I was teaching ESL, basic computer literacy, and GED. I was working with adults who were working at the university. Our university has a lot of workers from different countries who come to America, and they get jobs as cleaners, carpentry, etc., etc. But they don't have a lot of education. And our university was progressive enough to offer them adult education courses. And I was there for 5 years, 5 wonderful years. Before that, I did some volunteer work at the public library. Today, I find myself teaching at the Wydział Kulturowe Centrum. I'm working at an immigration center in Warsaw. The work in Poland is seasonal. You're going to work for 2 semesters, and I have a lot of privates. I work for private schools, but when I have extra time, I go to immigration centers. I've worked at Ukrainian World, at the Fundacja dla Somali, and now I'm working here at Wydział Kulturowe Centrum. I work with immigrants from all over the world. Most of them are from Belarus and Ukraine. Some are from Egypt. I have people from Iraq, Algiers. You get it. I'm at an immigration center. It's volunteer work, but it keeps me busy during the summer, and I meet wonderful people. Most of the classes here are conversation classes because that's what they want. What I can bring your company is my professionalism and my motivation, and especially my passion for teaching. What I was hoping to do with your company, because I researched lots of companies, and it was your company that was looking for teachers who have masters. So I have come to the conclusion that you're very serious about who you hire. My goal is to work, do a great job, get you to like me, do a great job, and bring more students into your clientele. That's the idea. If I treat you well, you'll treat me well, you'll pay me well, and I will do a professional job. I have finished all of my contracts. Every contract I have signed with a school or an organization, I have finished. So if we do a contract, I will fulfill it. You can count on this. My accent is American. I do know to slow down. I know that I'm modeling the language that I want my students to learn. Most of the students here in Poland learn British English. Anyway, this brings me to the lesson. The lesson that I'm going to give is for advanced students. Let's say you're an advanced student and you're having a difficult time with conditionals. So what I'm going to explain to you today is the theory. Now, you have to ask yourself, my student, what are conditionals and why are they so important? And what is a conditional? What you need to understand is you need this for this to happen. Or if you didn't do this, well, this could have happened. So these are conditions. Now, what you need to remember, I'm going to show you a board very slowly. There's some vocabulary that is associated with teaching conditionals. You need to understand, first off, that there are 4 conditionals. The 0 conditional, always true. The first conditional, very likely or possible. Think about that. The second conditional, very unlikely or highly impossible. And the third conditional, which is impossible. But you cannot teach the conditionals without these key words, and you must know what they mean. So let's begin at the top. Okay, so first let's think about these words, because they help you identify what you're talking about with the conditionals. Always, you understand always, all the time. Likely, it's likely, it's possible. So grade these if you don't mind. 50, 60, 70, 80%. So likely, let's say 75, 80. Unlikely, well, below 50, probably 25%. There's not a big chance. Possible, okay. Impossible, 0 chance. Maybe and might. These can be troublesome because there can be 50-50, but it's more unlikely. But depending on facial gestures and how you express yourself, it could be possible. But we'll go to this later. And then we have never and impossible. You understand these words. And we have could and can. Now, these keywords are associated with the conditionals. The 0 conditional, always true. Let's talk about money. If I have money, I always save it. Okay, think about that. So we're going to talk about money. If I have money, I always save it. Always is the key word for the 0 conditional. Okay, it's just always. So, and it is always true. Now, the first conditional, think of a situation that's likely. If I have money, we probably will go have pizza tonight. Very likely, first conditional. If I have money, we probably will go have pizza tonight. Think about it. First conditional. Second conditional. If I have money, we might go have pizza tonight. But I might not have money. The first and the second can be tricky. You really have to listen to the key words. The third conditional, it's impossible. If I were a girl, which I'm not, I would be a funny looking girl, or I wouldn't be too pretty. Anyway, it's impossible. Let's do a review. 0 conditional, always true. Always true. If I have money, I always save it. The first conditional is likely. If I have money, we probably will go have pizza. The second conditional is unlikely. If I have money, we might go have pizza, but I might not have the money. Okay, it's unlikely. The third is impossible. If I were you, impossible. Now, mixed conditionals. This is almost always associated with the third conditional. The third conditional expresses regrets and wishes. I wish I had not got mad at my wife. Okay, but I did. So, if I had not got mad at my wife, she would not be mad at me. Now think about this. With the third conditional, if I had not got mad at my wife, we would be going to Europe right now. That's a different conditional. We would have more time to spend together. So with the third conditional, you can express wishes or regrets. Okay? So my time is up. I went way over. I need to apologize. I hope you like this video. Robert Renaud Jr. I'm going to post it on YouTube. Thanks.